Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and give my sorry, y'all. Put this back some. I wanted to go ahead and give my review over the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. All right, now listen, girl. Let me ask y'all a question, because I haven't been keeping up with the ins and outs of this whole Tom Girardi and Erika Girardi mess that either they created or either he created. Okay. I've been reading that Erika may have to be responsible for paying back, I guess, that 25 mil, the money that she spent on credit cards or whatever. This is the question. These are some of the questions that I have. And just hear me out. Let's just say if Erika really did not know where that money was coming from, why should she be responsible for paying it back? If she really didn't know. Like, if you give me money and I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from and I'm just taking it, I don't think I should be responsible for paying that money back. Now, yes, I was spending the money, but I don't think I should be responsible for paying it back, especially if I didn't know. There are definitely holes in Erika's story. Erika, this season, Miss Thing, you have done a lot of trying to cover up for Tom. Whether you realize it or not, it looks real suspicious. Now you want to start coming out with all these stories. And I think the thing that really kind of bothers me, and maybe because I'm ghetto a little bit, is I don't even think it has anything to do with being ghetto or not. It's just like what Garcelle said, girl, you're not mad enough at Tom. Tom is the reason why all this stuff is going on. And instead of you ready to set some ish on fire, it sounds like you're just defending Tom. Well, you know, he started to lose his mind 3 years ago. Oh, he ran into a ditch this time. This happened and this happened. And this happened and this happened. Girl, I would be on some real, like Garcelle said, Elf Tom. I'm in this situation because of him. I trusted my husband. And look where it got me. I think if Erika was more on that, then I would, I don't know, like I'm just like down the middle still. But it's definitely signs that Erika girl, Miss Thing. But then again, let's just keep it all the way 100. A lot of y'all don't question y'all husband, even regular bitches, even the poor ones. Look at how this, I'm not trying to be funny what I'm trying to say, but look at how many women put their trust in a man, and especially their husband. So when I think about these rich, wealthy women, and daddy just coming home giving me money and giving me credit cards, and girl, am I really asking questions? No. I just know, girl, my man got it. I don't know. I'm not really sold on that Erika knew 100% what was going on. Did she probably question, like I've asked before, Erika, girl, you didn't ask no questions about, like, girl, how much money your man make? You know what I'm saying? Girl, baby, how much do you really make? Because we live a good life. I don't know. Girl, let's just get into the review. All right, so Dorit, the wedding dresses. I actually love those wedding dresses. They look very, very young and stylish and hip. I live for them. What's his name? PK. Girl, y'all remember PK? Wasn't that PK who tried to say he looked just as good as Mauricio? Girl. So, anyways, girl, so he's giving Dorit, you know, suggestions on what to name the dresses. I actually, at first he was getting on my nerve, I'm not gonna lie, like, girl, shut up, this ain't even got nothing to do with you. But again, Dorit, that's her husband, right? But I will say the names that he was coming up with for the dresses, they actually were cute to me. So I guess at the end of the day, even though he was getting on my nerves, I mean, girl, the names were cute that he was coming up with. I was talking to my sister last night on the phone, and even he was like, them houses in California don't be giving no 5.3 million. So they go to Sutton's home. The home is 5.3. I think that's what she purchased the home for. 5.3 or 5.8. Girl, no tea, no shade to the California homeowners. Girl, them homes in California give me very much $800,000 tea. Maybe 1.1 because of the square footage. I think the square footage was like 6,000 square feet. Maybe 1.5. Maybe 1.8. But 5.3? And girl, look at your backyard, girl. Your backyard is the same size as my grandmama's backyard. Girl. No, my grandmama's backyard is bigger than your backyard, Sutton. Girl. Anyway, shout out to Sutton, girl. I guess when you rich, girl, money ain't a thing. Girl, when Sutton called Erika's nail the doo-doo nail, when Sutton called Erika Jane Girardi nail the doo-doo nail, when I tell you I must have screamed. She feels some type of way about Erika calling her small town. This is the thing. Even though I'm from a small town, a very, 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 very small town, it can be kind of, you know, when somebody calling you small town, it's kind of like you closed-minded. You know, it could be a dig. And Erika knew exactly what she was doing. So I understand Sutton feeling some type of way about Erika calling her small town. Girl, can I just talk? Well, girl, we just gonna talk. Girl, because I can't even go over these notes. Okay, girl. Miss Sutton, you gonna have to stop letting Erika curse you out like that. Girl. Sutton. Ain't no way. Yes. Ain't no way I would sit there and let somebody just curse me out time after time after time after time again. Bitch, did I tell y'all that my mattress, they say my mattress was delivered today? And I've been walking around this whole, now mind you, this complex I live in is kind of big. I went to the leasing office. They was like, we ain't got no package. I went to both of the mail rooms. I done see, girl. Cause you know, a lot of these mattresses now, I believe, they fold them up. You know, it's not like the old school mattresses where, girl, they just bring a big mattress and sit in your house. It's like inflatable or some shit like that, girl. So I was assuming that this mattress was going to be the same way. You know, it's kind of like folds up. You take out the packaging and it kind of just like inflates itself, right? And I think it usually takes about 8 hours for it to really get to where it needs to be. But girl, my bed, I cannot find my mattress. I've ordered a king size mattress and a king size bed. So I've been sleeping on my queen size bed on the floor. Girl, talking shit and I'm sleeping on the mattress on the floor. But my mattress was actually supposed to be here tomorrow. That's why I ended up changing my flight to go to Atlanta to a later time, because I wanted to be here, because I didn't want to leave my mattress outside of my door. And then it was just a whole bunch of mess that was going on. But then they ended up delivering it today, and now I can't even find the mattress. So I'm trying to calm down, because it did say online that sometimes the FedEx people will put that it's delivered, even though it still may be en route to come into your address. So I'm trying to calm down, and hopefully by the time I get home tonight, girl, it's a big box sitting outside my door. But if it's not, maybe somebody giving me my money back. That's one. And y'all sending me another mattress. Because I ordered my bed that's supposed to come in on the 17th, but girl, I ain't got no mattress. And it is kind of hard to get inside of my building. You know, I'm kind of secure fish now. Hello? She's secure. Anyways, girl, I got ADD like one. Okay, so let's go back to talking about the show. I'm so sorry, y'all. Shout out to the new people who watch my reviews. Sometimes I don't know if I do got ADD. I think I do. I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. I think I do, because like shit just be popping in my head, and when it pop in, I feel like I gotta say it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to cut back, but it's hard. All right, so anyways, so Sutton, okay, they go over to Crystal's home. So it's Erika, Kathy, and Garcelle. Baby, when I tell y'all they were reading Sutton, Garcelle wasn't saying nothing. Y'all think Garcelle was wrong for not taking up for her friend? Or is it that she's really like, even though she may consider Sutton a friend, she's still really low-key getting to know Sutton at the same speed as everybody else. But I think that based off at least what we've seen, it looks as though her and Sutton are the closest. And I don't think Garcelle is scared of Kathy. I think them other bitches are. Now, one thing I will say, I think the only one in that group that don't care about Kathy being on socialite of Beverly Hills is Garcelle Bouvet. Hello? Anyways, girl. So, girl, when Kathy said Sutton really thinks for social standing in her country club in Augusta, bitch. Girl, they all basically said except for Garcelle, girl, we don't even know her, girl. We don't know her down at the country club. Girl, we don't know her. Girl, we do not know her. Girl, when I said it was really on Sutton ass. Girl. But just like Garcelle said in her confessional, Crystal, girl, we don't know you either, girl. I know your husband, but I don't know you, fish. Here we go with the girl, I don't know her. Girl, we don't know you in Beverly Hills, girl. You ain't got no social standing over here, girl. Period. Kathy said pretty much Sutton was a nobody. Girl. If she tried that with another group, she'd be done. I don't understand. I forgot who made that comment. I think Kathy said that. If she tried what with another group? See, this is the thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm with Sutton 100% on this. And I'm glad Dorit finally said something towards the end. We'll get to that in a little bit. What Sutton is doing is not wrong. I don't give a damn what nobody has to say. I think the majority of people are with Sutton. Like, girl, we're not about to play. Girl, I'm not about to be playing this game with you, girl. The FBI and the laws, girl. Like in the country, we call them the laws. Girl, the laws are involved now, girl. Girl, ain't nobody playing them games. Girl, I don't want nobody saying my name. I don't want nobody calling my name. I don't want nobody summoning my name. I don't want nobody sending me no email, no text message, no smoke signal. Girl, I don't want no knock on my motherfucking door. Leave me alone. I ain't got shit to do with it. And girl, I really ain't got shit to do with it because bitch, there's some holes in your story, girl. Now, Tom old ass and flew out the car and down a cliff and was unconscious for 12 hours. Now, anybody with a little bit of sense know that don't make no sense. Erika, you really are trying to defend Tom, girl. Did you know something? Because it sounds like you probably knew a little bit of something. Like you probably knew Tom was up to no good, but you didn't know what the no good he was up to. You probably thought that he was stealing. Well, which I guess that makes you an accomplice, right? What's it, accomplice? Not accomplish. What is it? Girl, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, Erika, girl. I'm with Sutton, and I don't understand Kathy when she said that stupid ass shit. Kathy, you sound stupid too. Talking about if she tried that with another group, she'd be done. I think Kathy said that. So, baby, you can't question that. See, that's why I wish I would never be a part of those groups, girl, because I don't have the money or the wealth or the access. But, girl, I could never be a part of those types of groups because, baby, my attitude would be too stank. I don't know who the fuck y'all hoes think y'all talking to. Girl, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all bitches quiet as it's kept. Girl, I can go back over to my big ass house and mind my business. All that hierarchy shit, and when it comes to, like, those type of groups, Kathy probably the queen bee and everybody fall in line. Bitch, no, it's two queen bees. You see what happened to Mariah? Mariah was going around talking about she was a queen bee. They voted that bitch off the motherfucking island. But I don't think they can vote Kathy off, girl. I think Kathy is the island girl. She's missing social cues. That's what Erika said. being she's not as I think Erika said something about her being cultured and not and traveled. I don't understand what that has to do with anything, Erika. Y'all really, what it sounds like, y'all really just want people to blindly follow you and not ask no questions. Even if you lead me to the fucking courthouse, bitch, and I gotta testify. Now I done got my shit. Now I done got involved in some shit that I ain't want no parts of in the first place. Girl, all I was trying to do was be a good friend. Bitch, Mauricio and Kyle, they've been together for 25 years. Mauricio fine as hell. Bitch, Mauricio is fine as hell. Mauricio look better now than he did when he was younger. Girl, that gray right here, and then he look like he letting his hair grow out. So he got that gray right here, and his hair just got them curls. Girl, what is Mauricio? Bitch, I've been a fucking around and got me a Puerto Rican. What is the more Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, Mexican? I don't know what he is, girl. I don't know, girl. I just know he fine. Shit. Girl. Oh, child. Anyways, Kyle mama had 4 ex-husbands. Talk about a bitch who didn't give a fuck about these niggas. Hello? Kathy. Kathy in real life is on some real rich people shit. This bitch really for real in real life got like a whole waist now. Like, baby, the girls is coming around giving you options. Like, do you want red wine, white wine, or champagne? Bitch, all 3? Girl, just pour me 1 cup. Ghetto fish. That's why you can't invite me no motherfucking well. Girl, can I have all 3? You can actually just pour me 1 cup if you want to, girl. No, that's ghetto? Okay. Girl, you can't invite his ass no goddamn well. Kathy, one thing Kathy gonna do is wear the same clothes. Girl, Kathy gonna wear the same clothes, honey. Y'all think Kathy doing it on purpose to try to seem like she down to earth? Because y'all know I think that Kathy putting on the act a little bit. I think that Kathy is doing the same thing her daughter was doing this whole time, putting on the act, right? Because whenever it's time, when it's time for shit to get real, Kathy, you another one, bitch. Because at the end of the goddamn day, your ass was quick to say, I don't know her. Girl, remember when y'all was in La Quinta? And Dorit was like, well, she's been my friend for 5 years. Kathy was over the top and said, I don't know her. Kathy, you know what the fuck is going on. Oh, sneaky alpha. Hello. Okay, so I know a lot of people did not like Lisa Rinna's look for the party. I actually loved it. I did. I thought Lisa was fly. I loved Lisa's look. I thought Dorit looked a fucking fool. I thought Erika looked a fool. I thought Crystal looked bomb. Girl, Crystal looked good as hell. Garcelle, I can never get into Garcelle's fashions. I always feel like she be right there and then it just go left. I can never get into Garcelle's fashions. Sutton, of course, gave Sutton girl. Cal was cute or whatever. Who else? That's it. Erika Jane looked a mess. Erika Jane looked a mess. Like she just put on something, anything, girl. Girl, I said, girl, you could tell she ain't got that glam squad no more. Cause honey, you got on a cutout shirt with bobby pins in your head, a swoop bang, a ponytail upside down, girl, flipped upside down. Girl, then she had on some jeans with a slit up the front. Girl, what Coco Chanel say before you leave the house, take off 1 thing? Bitch, you should have took off about 4. Fuck. Anyways, I put that Cal and what's her name? Cal and Kathy really didn't fuck with each other. Girl, they didn't even know who Cal. Well, one of the men, they didn't even know who Cal was. Bitch, this is your whole sister. That's like my sister coming to my house. Like they were already know, girl. That's right. My sister could just let her in. Girl, like I don't know, girl. Anyways, child. Sutton tries to talk to Erika. Everyone had pretty much kind of left the room except for, I think they were going to the restroom trying to get everything settled and all that good stuff. And so it was like Sutton, Erika, and I remember Kyle. Those are the only 3 that I remember. And Sutton wanted to talk to Erika. And Erika pretty much told her no. She told her no, and that she's heard everything she's had to say from other people. Lisa, let me tell y'all something. Lisa is a drunk bitch. I was so embarrassed watching the way that Lisa behaved at that table. Like, girl, in real life, like, I'm all down for having fun and having a good time, but I also believe that, girl, it's certain times, certain behaviors, certain places you can go, you cannot act the same. And girl, I'm sorry, and I don't know nothing about that lifestyle, but girl, if I was at Kathy Hilson's house, I would probably be on my best behavior. When I started seeing waist staff and shit walk around, and girl, I'm seeing butlers and maids. Oh, girl, okay, girl, this is some real. Girl, I gotta act like I got some sense, girl. Let me sit here and put my hands underneath my goddamn girl. Let me put my hands underneath my ass, girl. I gotta act like I got some fucking sense. Girl, this is some real shit, man. Girl, like my dear, hello. How are you doing? Girl, hello? The fuck? And Lisa, old drunk bitch, this bitch all at this lady house, cutting up and acting the fool. Anyways, so she get the bell. Girl, when that man snatched that bell from her and said, I'm the only one that rings the bell, girl, you're embarrassing. Girl, that was his way of low-key telling you, girl, you need to calm the fuck down. Anyways, Dorit started talking. She wanna talk to Garcelle. Bitch, Kathy shut that shit down. I bet you Dorit didn't say shit. Kathy said, babe, we about to eat. We're gonna enjoy our food. And girl, we can talk about this later. But right now we're gonna enjoy this food. I know that's right. So Lisa got the bell again. And she said, let's start with Sutton. Oh shit. When I tell you them raggedy ass bitches set Sutton up, I was low-key disappointed in Garcelle for not saying something. Like Garcelle should have said something. When she saw Sutton was like pretty much on an island by herself, at that point, I'm sorry, Garcelle should have said something like, Erika, listen, I know you might not want to hear nothing nobody got to say, but these two bitches over here, Dorit, she was the one who she was just as vocal. Now Dorit was saying something last night, but Dorit, that bitch was just vocal, and Kathy was. Kyle was too. I think she should have said something. So, anyways, Erika, she cursing, and like I said, girl, she be cursing out Sutton. Girl, Erika was cursing the fuck out of Sutton, and then told Sutton, "Don't you raise your voice at me." Bitch, fuck you. Girl. Let me tell y'all something. For the girls who don't know, girl, last year, if y'all already know, my favorites was Erika and Sutton. So to see my two favorites going head to head, it's kind of sad, like, oh. But girl, when it come down to it, I'm really on Sutton. I'm with Sutton on this one because of the situation. I still like Erika because I'm not 100% convinced that she knew everything. Like, I'm not even convinced that she should have to pay that money back. If I didn't fucking know that money was coming from some orphans and widows, bitch, why I gotta pay it back? Y'all better go to that nigga over there. He the one was giving it to me. I don't know, girl. Dorit finally speaks up. Oh, I think Sutton realized, I guess based off the information she got from her lawyers, that I guess whatever was going on with Erika, it wouldn't affect her. Okay. Dorit speaks up and she finally tells Erika, girl, every time an article is written, our names are dragged in it and you know it. And I think that's what people are trying to, I think that's what Sutton was trying to get to at first. That's what Sutton was trying to get to at first. I think that was everyone's issue or concern. And that was everyone's concern. Like, I just don't want my name in this mess. Like, girl, I don't know the ins and outs. Girl, I'm here to support you. But girl, when they start bringing up, Sutton and Garcelle and Kyle Richards and Dorit and I don't have nothing to do with that. I think that's what Sutton was coming from. Anyways, but everybody else is just too chicken shit to say. And if you want to talk about somebody being chicken shit, Dorit. Garcelle was really trying to talk to Erika in a very sweet way. Erika was just not trying to hear it. I think just like Garcelle said, it's human nature for people to think how this is going to affect me. Erika is just on some real, basically, bitches ain't got shit to do with y'all, fuck y'all hoes. Like, girl, I don't know, Erika. No, Erika, I'm sorry, you wrong, sister girl. She tried to console Erika, and she's like, you can get off of me. You can get off of me. I mean, the truth of the matter is, a lot of times when people are upset and crying, they don't want you touching their face. They don't want you trying to hold them or rub them. A lot of people are like that. So I don't think that it was Erika just being just outright mean to Garcelle. I think that that's how a lot of people are like, please don't touch me. Like, move. You know? Erika starts all this crying, girl. Look at me. Look at my fucking life. Look at my fucking life. Girl, I'm looking at all of you, girl. I guess it got to the point where Garcelle was like, okay, this is let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I said, come on, Garcelle. You better be in charge of the girls. Let me tell y'all one thing about motherfucking Kyle Richards. When I tell you, Kyle, bitch, my good eye been on you for the last few weeks. I realized your ass wasn't shit. I realized your ass was sneaky. I started really thinking about the shit that you would say and some of the sneaky shit your ass would say in your confessionals. And I would be like, Cal is sneaky. Cal is sneaky fish. When I tell y'all the way that Cal threw Sutton under that bus, bitch, she didn't even throw Sutton under the bus. Cal hired Huck from Scandal to sneak in her home, put something in Sutton's body, drag her out of the house, put her in front of the bus so she could get in that hole and run that bitch over. When I tell you Kyle Richards ain't shit, girl, y'all knew what y'all were doing when Lisa got the party started. So let's start with Sutton. Them hoes set up Sutton. I don't care what nobody say. I was low-key disappointed in Garcelle for not saying something like, okay, y'all, we're not gonna do that, Erika. If you really want to know the truth, that bitch right there, yes, Sutton was vocal, but girl, her home girl, Dorit, was right behind her, and Cal, she wasn't too far behind either, bitch. And now that's true, too. Bitch, I don't know what type of shit you would have to do to get out of that bitch house. When I tell you, bitch, I would have been texting my lawyer right then. Whatever contract I signed for this rent agreement or whatever, if I sign one, bitch, I want to get out of it. That bitch ain't getting another fucking dime from me. Fuck her in that house. Bitch, I will go live in that house with no motherfucking water, no toilet tissue, no toilet, nothing before I stay in that bitch house any other day. Sutton will be a fool to continue to give that bitch $20,000 a month after she treated her the way she treated her at that party. That's it, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later, but let me tell y'all something, girl. I was talking to one of my friends, girl. He loves the white girls now, girl. Remember Jay? Girl, he done went back and watched seasons 8, 9. I think he watched season 10. I think he said he gonna go back and watch the other girl. He loved, because he was like me at first, girl, all the best with the black ones, girl. But now, I was like, girl, you really need to get into these white hoes. Girl, these bitches understand those guys, girl. The hoes is funny. They actually funny. They entertaining. Girl, it's good. Girl, I'm so mad at myself for just not getting into like the White Housewives because they just as entertaining as Atlanta and Potomac. Girl, just as entertaining, girl. Anyways, y'all. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.